Hey everybody, happy Friday. Johnny from Dying Breed Collectors here. So we're here today with another featured item Friday, and today we'll be looking at my Diamond Select replica Wolverine claw life-size statue. This thing is pretty insane. It's so big that it barely fits into the frame. I actually had to do the camera tilted the upright way instead of the landscape way. I don't know if that was even the right way to call it. You know what I mean. It's going vertical instead of horizontally. There we go. So, before we dive into this, remember if you're looking for any discounted and or out-of-print collected editions, dyingbreedcollectors.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at dying_breed_collectors. Say that 5 times fast. And yeah, that's all the pumping I'm going to do for that for right now. Let's get into the statue. So, yeah, this thing is pretty crazy. It is a Diamond Select, as I said, replica statue. So Diamond has their own line of toys and statues that they come out with. So this is an older one. I can't think of what year it was from. Probably the early 2000s. So I definitely got this secondhand. Did not get it directly through Diamond. So the story behind this, I remember seeing one at a convention one time very early on in my convention going days. Maybe even my first one. I remember seeing the box. I don't even know if it was out of the box. So it looked cool, and I was like, oh man, that's something I eventually want to get when I'm not like, you know, poor. Not like because I was poor, but because I was like a kid and a young guy who didn't have a lot of money, didn't really have like an adult job, didn't own a business, none of that stuff. So, you know, didn't have the money to spend on like a statue. So at that time, I could only imagine what something like this would have cost. So, yeah, I'm sure sometime after that convention, I did like some eBay searches, and I would find out that this piece would regularly, man, that word, I don't ever say it as fluidly as I want to on a stream or recording. I have to work on that. So this regularly goes for over $700, and I remember multiple times, like, you know, doing searches and just being like, man, it's so cool, but like I could never justify spending that much. So how did I end up with one in my possession? Well, at one point, somebody was selling one on eBay that did not come with the box, which normally is a deal breaker for something like this. But I was like, you know, if I were to buy one in the box, like it's coming out of the box to go on display. It's not like something I'm going to keep sealed. Like that's why you're buying this, to put this on display, not the box. So I was like, okay, no box. That's a bummer. But it did come with the certificate of authenticity. So the thing was, it was also an auction. And the starting bid, man, was like somewhere around $100. It was like so low. And I was like, and I don't think there was a shipping charge. I think it was free shipping, man. And I was like, you know, I remember at the time thinking like, I don't know if I even have like the money for this right now, but like I got to keep my eye on this thing. Like if it's going to go for less than $200, like I might have to find the money somehow. And sure enough, man, like unbelievably, like you never know what you could find on eBay, man. You just never know. The auction ended, I think there was a few bids on it because I remember putting a higher amount than I wanted for. I think I ended up winning it for something in like the, man, 130, 140 range. And with the shipping, like I said, I think it was free shipping, but the only reason I think that is because I remember when I got it, seeing the shipping box and the price on the label and thinking, wow, that had to eat a chunk of this guy's profit because he didn't charge either enough for shipping or at all. So I felt kind of bad about that, but also I'm not the one who priced it. So I will say there is this little scuff here, which you can definitely see on the video, although this is plastic, supposed to be glass. You know, I was going to say the glass, you can rotate that, so I'm sure I could rotate it towards, you know, so it's like towards the back, so it's not like in front of the display. But yeah, let's check this piece out a little more. So the other thing I will say, you know, no box. It showed up. It is pretty dirty. Like it needs a cleaning. I just haven't had the time to do it yet. Like I'm literally going to take a toothbrush and go through all the little, like I'm going to take it apart because it, you know, comes apart. And I'm going to clean it all out because it's kind of dirty. So I felt like the price kind of warranted the, or the dirtiness kind of warranted the price because I have to do some work on it. But anyways, yeah. Life-size statues, you know, you can see it's about the size of my hand. These claws are like some type of, I don't know, metal. Obviously, not real adamantium because that's not a real substance, but it looks pretty cool. The only thing I dislike is you can see the screws. Like, here, let's bring it a little bit closer. This thing's pretty heavy. So, like, right there, there's like a screw. Like, you can see, see those. I feel like there would have been a way to adhere those without having that visible, but, whatever. It's still such a cool display piece. So, I don't know. I think I would want it something like that so you could see the blades kind of fanned out. So I think they did something really smart, actually. If you have them like that, they're not actually even, and I think the reason is so that you could have it angled and it looks more evenly spread. So, yeah, I've got to admit, it's something that, like, when I originally saw those price tags, thought, no, there's no way this is ever going in my collection, but, and also, like I said, without a box, I normally would have said no, but, boy, 130 compared to like 700. Man, I ain't paying $600 for no box. I'll tell you that. Whew, not a chance. So, yeah, this is number 439, 639. I think 439 out of 2,500. So, not too many of these made. I was before I recorded this video, I took a quick peek on eBay, and it looks like they're going for 900 or more now. So it's pretty ridiculous. But I'm glad that I was able to get one for a reasonable price. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with it, like where I'm going to display it, because believe it or not, it actually doesn't go well with the Wolverine display that I'm putting together for my personal collection. I really like to have my characters be the theme of each section of my personal collection. I know that probably doesn't make sense, but like once I get the room tour together, it will. Once I get that room situated, we're like, instead of having all my books on one shelf, like I have a Spider-Man bookshelf, and then like all the stuff that's like above the Spider-Man bookshelf is Spider-Man related. So I've got a Wolverine shelf, and it's really all brown suit Wolverine themed. So even though this is like super badass Wolverine, it kind of doesn't fit with the brown suit theme. As like ridiculous as that sounds. This is more like a Weapon X type of thing. So I don't know where I'm going to display it. Maybe I'll just keep it at like my work office and keep it on my work table, because that's really cool. So, yeah, we'll give a little 360 view. Man, just so cool. So that's actually a cool angle, too. It's like the, cover a lot of the comics that he's on. It's got that view. And I think, technically, technically the skeleton should have been adamantium, too, right? No? You know what I'm saying? It's not just on the top later skeleton. This whole skeleton has been... I said skeleton weird there. Skeleton! It's supposed to be covered in adamantium. So I just noticed that. I just thought about that for the first time. Yeah, pretty cool. So there's not much more else to say about it outside of it's really cool. It's Wolverine. If you're a big Wolverine fan, that's really awesome. Like I said, no box, but COA, so I'll take that. Yeah, that's about it, Like I've said before, these videos, I want to try to keep them under 10 minutes if I can, so we're pushing that right now, a little over 8, so I will use that as my cue to sign off. Remember, DyingBreedCollectors.com for discounted and or out-of-print collected editions. You can follow me on Instagram at DyingBreedCollectors with some underscores between the words. The YouTube channel, I'm posting the Featured Item Friday every week, keeping up with that. Love it. We've got some, inventory updates that I do, and we'll see what else is in store. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. The likes really do help. I don't get too many right now, but we got to build that up. So, you guys give it a like. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.